WCM, our philosophy is to stay in front of the curve. The copper mine project and the Canadian philosophy lines up with our sort of stated objectives of staying in front of the curve. The Canadian market at the moment is an opportunity that really comes along only so often, picking up very high quality assets for very little in terms of acquisition costs. To a certain degree, these can be called organic acquisitions. We've sort of in-house identified and licensed these. The copper mine project itself is amazing. It's a very long structural trend. It's a small failed rift system. Very large amount of fluids have been through here, very high grades of copper. We're very confident we're going to make some significant discoveries along this trend. We have several other similar style of acquisition, if you like to call it that, projects coming in over the next couple of months. Things that we've already licensed up, they're just working their way through the system. We hope to announce those within the next quarter. And they're of a similar magnitude, similar commodities. We've already stated that we're interested in uranium as well, and we see these two commodities as being in front of the curve. The wave of capital will come for these two, and we're already seeing it in terms of uranium, and copper now is starting to move as well. So I think we're going to be beautifully positioned for what's going to happen in the next 6 to 12 months. The Lake Johnson project is something that obviously has come to everyone's attention through the TG Metals, Charger Metals, Rio Tinto move into that part of the world. There's really two provinces that are emerging here, I think, in terms of lithium, putting aside the green bushes, of course. But certainly the Pilbara and the Lake Johnson area are the two hotspots. And it just so happens that, we're one of the largest landholders in and around that Lake Johnson area. We own probably the bottom 2/5 of that Lake Johnson greenstone belt. That is the pegmatite trend that these things are being discovered along, and once again we're very confident that there's going to be a continuation of these styles of mineralisation onto our ground. Finally, that overhang of old stock has now been resolved. There's always a transition of new taking out old shareholders in these processes. I think if you sort of look at the market depth of this company now, it looks a lot lighter, shall we say. I'm quite happy with the shareholders that we've brought on recently to sort of lock that stock down. So I think that over time, as more news comes both on the Canadian side of it and on the Lake Johnson and our other projects, got to keep in mind there's another 11 projects there that we will be putting news out on over the next 6 months, that the market will respond in time, and this share price, this is my personal opinion of course, but this share price will start to go up shortly.